talking about for me.
I take heed. She might not even be in no legend.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep your car.
So just keep moving.
Pushing.
Okay. And like what you said,
I think the sense of any kind of punishment, it should be kind of like, in a sense, be the result of it. Because I don't feel like violence. When I got messages saying, what's up with the show? One to where you still got kids writing essays on 472. Shout out to Chris, he came through, came back there. And you go, okay. And she said,
okay, he done. He turned it. It's not money, baby. They don't need cash in their hands.
right. So now with the fuck with that,
Regardless of the fact, you don't know. You don't know his fucking intentions.
Attention now. What are people? Listen, I'm gonna take my time down here.
right. I didn't understand. When I tried to conduct,
Come on.
and I'm talking about my in-law niece. My niece, I done bought her.
I was born in the same place I was, but they decided to move along. They traveled.
Here, I had a homeboy, and I'm thinking about getting the motherfucker. Now I'm trying to hold out.
I want to get it right.
They both was the same, but once the money been through, and you just scripted this shit.
They got some diamonds in them. I need them.
Expect you to pay the bills, take care of their family, help you watch their nieces and nephews.
Like, I'm cooking up. That's like I cook up with this nigga.
We're not asking a week. We not saying a week. We said a month.
Okay.
But do this or you do that. And so those are the.
You're talking about me like a dog.
Stop it! Welcome. This is the Smartest Dumb People, and I'm the host, Anthony That Dude Johnson. And to my right, always to my right, LV the Great. And to my left, we got my cousin back in the building, Willie ABN. He back. And we got Yo-Yo, the host from Say Something Sunday. She in here promoting her Say Something Sunday. She got a chat with the men today. Get shit popping. Ugly Sweater Day. The Nightmare Before Christmas edition. Smartest Dumb People. Now look, go on, show him, LV.
I want to try to zoom in on this guy right here.
Popping.
This guy right
Back up a little bit. Back up a little bit.
Hold on, this guy right here.
There you go.
He's the second ugliest guy in the world. This guy. Hold on, cuz. This guy right here is the first. Look at that. He's
These
the first.
sweaters is
He's
popping though. I should have had one. I should have
Yeah,
got one.
Got you one.
Hey,
Y'all
look.
put Willie on there?
Did we?
Willie ain't on there?
No, we just did whoever liked our last show.
Yeah, we
That's
just
what
doing the
happened.
fans.
Yeah. Look, but I feel like I got the two ugliest motherfuckers. But I want to add something to this. Look, I realized something. This man looks awfully familiar. I was watching a cartoon the other day, and I said, "That's Leland with the white daddy." Hey, dog. I seen that instantly went back to the white daddy clip. Like, that looked like that nigga Leland when he was like, I ain't waiting on no white daddy.
You bugging the fuck out, nigga. That was shit like me. The teeth a little bit. The teeth I can see when you go with the teeth just a little bit.
Hey, Katie, you on both our shirts because we feel like our fans is ugly. Y'all ugly too.
Katie, you on here?
Look, hey,
We didn't get Rendell. We didn't get Horse on here.
we got what's his
Rico, yes, he always on there.
Love, dude.
Randy.
Love, he ain't got no neck. Love, he ain't got no neck. Unique on the sweater.
Unique on there.
Unique on there.
Look, man, this is the Smartest Dumb People Christmas edition.
What's this? What's the white woman name?
Robin.
Robin.
Okay,
Shelly on there. Shell. She probably in the building. She always watch. Katie said where she. You on the goddamn shirts. That's where you are.
We needed to put my sister Trina on here, man, but that's okay. We get you next Christmas.
Hey, look. Let's get to it.
I love this sweater.
Let's get to it, man. First question of the day. No, before we do that, how was y'all week? Yo, you just lost your phone.
Oh my God, lost my phone today. I've been doing renovations on my home and I've been doing everything myself, painting walls, putting in carpet, painting ceilings. I mean, I even try to, Google how to hang my own ceiling fans. Like I'm trying to do this.
Okay, so you like Bob the Builder.
I'm trying to be Bob the Builder.
Barbara the Builder?
LV, how was your week, brother?
Hey man, mine was cool. Same thing, same as always.
Chilling.
chilling.
Willie came in here with some enchiladas from my Unc Rick, who I love to death. Shout out to my Unc. He made you enchiladas for Christmas. That's what he. He ain't making the typical turkey.
Nah, that's the vibe for Christmas this year. I guess he was like enchiladas. So I was like,
Mom Dukes ain't doing nothing.
we did some Cornish hens. We did some Cornish hens and greens.
She not throwing a party.
No.
Listen, yo, man, I gotta say.
Quisha and them is doing. My sister is doing a like a time capsule thing. That's what she doing.
And when y'all gonna dig it
That's
up?
special.
10 years.
10 years.
Oh, really?
Let me
So
give
what
a
you
quick
put
shout
in
out
there?
before you do it.
I don't know what we're gonna put up in there. I was kind of contemplating what I was gonna put in there still even now.
All from all of the family.
Yeah, everybody brings us something and then we just put it in there. I thought they would do a T-shirt.
You gotta put a newspaper in there so somebody know what year it was.
Yeah.
Motherfucker find it.
Hey man, I'm being
Yeah,
honest with y'all.
something
At
with
one
a
point in
date on
time, I don't know what happened, but at one point in time, dog, our family used to have the dopest fucking holidays at his mama's house. Like that was back when my mom and dad was still like.
Everybody used to
Man, no,
Motherfuckers got grown.
no, motherfuckers got grown and divorces happened and shit like that. But I tell you, at one point in time, man, my family, it give me chills just thinking about it, man. My grandma there, all of my aunties, all of my cousins. Even like Kanye West said, even though the family wasn't really getting along, everybody still showed up, still had a good
I don't want
time.
to hang out with a motherfucker I don't like. I don't give a damn who it is.
Yeah.
It's hard for me too, but I try to get over that.
Nah, I can't do it. Nah, I can't. I won't give a fuck with my kids if I listen.
Like my mom
You
is
can't-
the one who can't do it, but I try to, cause like back in my grandma's day, you never know who was really beefing.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
Everybody
Hold
still
on,
like
I wanna
hung
give a
out
shout
and
out,
came,
though.
give a shout out.
came around and stuff. But like now,
Shout out
it's
to
like,
Don in the building.
Then motherfuckers get to drinking. Next thing you know, a fight breaking out. I ain't got time for that.
Man, that's
I
family.
wanna
That's,
give- I wanna-
like Ye said, that's family business. And that's like, nigga, that's one of my
Man, I don't
favorite
want to
songs.
hang with nobody I got to fight. I wouldn't give a damn who it is.
What
I
about
want to
you,
give a
Willie?
shout
You hang
out.
with people you don't like.
Oh yeah, all the time.
He said all the
Hey.
time.
You know, shout out
I
to
can't
Kanye.
shout out-
Shout out, big shouts out to my homeboy Randall and his wife Nikki. This is their anniversary.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
happy anniversary.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Salute to
know how
y'all.
long it's been. I don't know how long it's been. Put it in the chats, but definitely shouts out to my brother. You know what I'm saying? There's a beautiful family, beautiful couple. You know what I'm saying? Congrats to you. I got to get that out
All right.
there.
Before we start our topics, I want to give a shout out also to my store owner, Bill, man. Shout out to Bill. He walked in today with his wife, man, and just gave me $100 and said, do what you want to do with it,
Shout
man.
out to
And
Bill.
like at the same time, like I try to tell people, I took a little bit of a pay cut to work for this man, but just being able to see an owner come in on his day off with just regular clothes on, and then with his beautiful wife, and he hand me money like, go have fun after this, y'all closing early. That's what it's about, man. I don't want to work for corporations no more. I want to work for small business owners, man,
Yeah.
like Bill. Or I'm gonna be a business owner. Hopefully, God
Yeah.
forbid it don't work out for me. But he's showing me nothing but love, man. And it's good to have somebody like him in my corner, man. He even checks out the show. And like I said, shout out to Bill. I'm trying to get rid of the N word. I'm trying so hard, boss. It's so hard to get rid of in one day or one episode. But I ain't gonna say it a lot today. All right, so let's get to the topics, man.
All right, go ahead. Shouts out to you, Murder. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Hey, nigga, I keep calling you. You don't answer. But go ahead.
All right, first topic of the day. Women expect men to go women don't expect to go half on bills, but the minute a divorce is involved, they want half of everything. This is y'all topic, one of y'all topics for Sunday, because Maxwell shouted to me. I said, I know the women to chop it up about that. So I told her we would go first so y'all could rebuttal us. So in my opinion, I'll go first. This is very true. This is a very true stigma. Women want men to bring home the bacon, men to bring home the bacon, men to pay the bills. The minute a divorce happens, they want half of everything. And the only way I feel like a woman should get half of everything, man, is if she helped build the empire. If she's sitting at home while Big Daddy at work doing everything to make sure the kids eat and she eat, that's different. But if she doing the groundwork, handing out flyers, passing out flyers, selling the cars at the car, that's what partnership is. That's when you deserve half. You don't deserve half if you sitting your ass at home expecting a motherfucker to bring home the bacon. You know what I'm saying? Like, even shout, like I said, not to bring him up again, but shout out to Bill. Bill said, man, you know what? I wouldn't know where I would be without my wife. They've been together for 50 years. He's like, I don't care if he said, I don't care if she deserve every goddamn thing in here. She
For
said
sure.
every
After
box,
50 years, for
yeah,
sure.
he like every box, every nook and cranny, my wife deserve half. That's my baby, man. Shout out to them.
That's what I was gonna say on that, because when you kind of think about it, if you with a person, then they kind of gonna bring that to the table anyways. You know, like if you with the right person, they should already bring that. If you're not with the person that's already bringing that, then that's probably not the right person to even be with. And if they're not, adding to what you already got going, if they're not trying to motivate you, if they're not doing the stuff that it takes to kind of take you to the next level, then you probably not with the right person in the first place. So then from there, you just need to do your own thing and kind of.
What's your opinion on me?
Well, my thing is that first of all, if you're dealing with a woman and y'all on the same playing field, then she's going to contribute. You know what I'm saying? And the marriages that don't last is the marriages of where one of the mates, but in this case, we're going to say the woman, is doing absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? And ain't interested in doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Not invested, don't understand it, don't want to understand it, don't even give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? And so,
a lot of women don't help men reach their potential. And this is no jab. Like, say, for example, when I was in my prime of playing Madden, my ex didn't give a fuck about Madden. She genuinely didn't give a fuck to watch none of the games, but I done won like 30 tournaments in Omaha, Nebraska. She wasn't, and I understand. I'm just saying, like, some people don't support your goals or your dreams like you do.
So this is what I want to ask you guys as men. Do you find that men hold more of the responsibility when you're in a relationship, a long-term relationship with a woman that is not going to support your dreams or your goals or your wishes? But some men stay in relationships like that. I don't know why, but it just creates this toxic level of accountability. I feel like a lot of men, if you're not supported by the female in the relationship or whoever your partner is, I think you need to cut your losses a lot sooner.
Facts.
well, I can agree with that to some point, but at some point you have to be self-motivated.
Yeah.
You have to be self-reliant. And so if I needed a pat on my ass, pause, or on my back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And able to accomplish it, or
Yeah.
able to move forward with
Everybody
shit.
needs support.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
said he don't. He said he don't.
Oh.
I'm telling you right now.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't at all.
Okay.
Because anything that I would do or look into, I'm doing the research. And so it'll cause me double time to try to educate somebody or try to bring somebody into a fold that they're not interested in.
But what is she doing the research with you though? That's what like four hands is always better than two. This is a fact. And I get what you said, you're self-reliant. Nobody said you don't have to be self-sufficient to survive. We're saying when you reach another level, when you got a motherfucker doing the same thing you're doing to make it, four hands are better. It's
That don't
the
mean
real,
that they're going to do it the same way that you'll do it. And
No,
so,
but
and
that-
so then you have more opinions, people, what they think, how they feel, and so when you operate on your own time and on your own level, to me, it reduces complications. As far as
so
butting
so
head,
you're
go ahead.
saying it's reducing your complications, but you're still in a relationship with somebody. But then after you've been like self-sufficient in that relationship, you've reached your goals, you got millions of dollars in the bank, and then you get married, but the person that you're with never really helped you reach those goals, but because of state law, you guys have been together a certain amount of years. She feels entitled to that money. And what do you think about that? Even though you were self-sufficient in the relationship, but you were still in a relationship, and you reached all your goals by yourself without her support, without her research, but now you guys need to split, and she wants half of your money.
She
So
deserves
what do you say
half.
about that?
She deserves half because Leland made the decision to do it by himself.
Yeah.
Now, if a motherfucker got their hand in the pot and said, "Let me help you with this, babe," let me help. No, I got it. She deserves half. The motherfucker that don't is the one that I don't care about what you got going on over there. I don't want nothing to do with what you got going over there.
It's hard to prove though if you stay in that relationship.
But
that
even
long.
if the ones that do, and they do contribute, if they not producing any fruit for their labor,
Yeah.
then why should they enjoy produce?
But if you're
'Cause
not
they're not
allowing,
bringing
all
anything.
right, so if you're not allowing her to go plant the seeds with you, and they come from the ground, and you go sell the corn, why don't your woman deserve half?
Because if
you're
I
not
had
letting
to
her-
allow her, then she can't be in.
You
on
just
the
said you don't
production.
want. You said you
Hold
don't.
on, I can't. So that same way, if you running a machine, you get the 100% credit, and so you don't get. So you say, well, I can't hand log these letters by myself. Let them shoot me through this machine, then I catch them at the end and then put them in here. You cannot. If a motherfucker ain't producing, even if they is
He's
interested,
contradicting himself. If anybody's catching this, he's contradicting
How?
himself by saying, "I don't want your help. You don't deserve nothing."
no, I said I don't need nobody's help.
All right, but what if
And
she's
so-
trying to help you build, though?
But if she's trying to, but she's not building, you can try. I don't give a fuck. We can try all day. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not producing, then what the fuck are you trying for? You in the way. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same way. For example, we got this smartest dumb people.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go one route. You want to go one route. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I want to do StreamYard. You want to do this. You know what I'm saying?
But I'll take
So
your
say-
StreamYard. I'll take your StreamYard and say, "All right, LB," because we tried it with. I'm not even gonna say that Buster's name, and I said Buster's because I ain't know what to say. I'm trying not to say the N word. But anyway, with StreamYard, we tried that route with old boy that I tried to explain to him. I'm gonna bring you on board, and he knew shit that I didn't know, and we tried to give him this mother. He stole everything we had. He took our videos. He took our whatever we created, which we was up to like 700 followers within 2 or 3 weeks, and he stole it from us. So when you say, I understand what you're saying. Like if you good at running the ball, you run that way, and I run this way. But I'm saying the end goal is the same mission. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that.
So
analogy.
if you go in business with somebody and your business partner crashes the business, man, you got motherfuckers that buy motherfuckers out all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that businesses that say, well, we're gonna have to go a different way than with you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not producing.
But all right. So what if you happily married? You gotta hear what the question is. 'Cause I think you're misconstruing what the conversation should be.
Well,
the conversation should be your babe, your boo, the one that's been there since
so
day
you
one.
paying all the bills. So we go back to the original question. If
Yeah,
you're paying
yeah.
all the bills, that's because you want to. You got an option to say,
I need some
Bring
money.
your- where your half on this?
Yeah. At some point, I think at every single point, the other partner thing kind of is one of those. If you gonna be self sufficient, like in your case, if you gonna be completely self sufficient, you either kind of got to go to the base of, do you even want to have a partner, or do you not want to have a partner?
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because then
Yeah.
in that case, you could just be single and just be to yourself.
Right.
But then if you want to stick with someone and then actually want to have that, like, it may not seem like it's no support, but when you got your hard day and you done did all that self-sufficient shit, and then you go home and someone to cook for you or something like that, then that's when that person gets out of the
And
house.
that is support. If you hungry as fuck after you done hustled all day,
And
and
somebody
you
actually
come
looks like-
home and somebody done cooked a hot meal for you, that is support.
Well,
If I bought the fucking food, I'm feeding you too. Hold on.
And that's my other thing. Then that's why you should just go ahead and just roll with yourself. If you just roll with yourself, then you don't go home and cook it yourself. But guess who's not gonna do that? The men. The men's not gonna go home and cook for themselves.
Men-
Not
do
full.
men
Not
cook?
a full 3-course meal.
No, don't
You
get
don't
me
think
wrong.
so?
No.
I'm a cooking machine.
I only cook meals because of my kids.
Okay, so like,
If
okay.
kids wasn't there, I'm not cooking no full meal. I'm
What you gonna eat, some ramen
I'm snacking.
noodles?
I'm snacking all day.
I'm the same way.
I'm snacking all day.
Only time
I'm
I
taking
ever-
something out the freezer. I'm taking a burrito.
You know what's crazy?
I'm taking some shit.
Since I live with my kids, though, seriously, I
Yeah,
found myself,
yeah.
since I don't live with my kids, and which has been almost 2 years now, I ain't live with my kids. I ain't cooked but 6 times in 2 years. Dog, I used to cook
I
at
cook
least
on
5 times
If
a
I want you
week.
myself, I'll cook. You know, I'll cook maybe on my payday. I'll cook on
Man,
my
nigga, I go home. I go home. That's like I'm drinking and chilling and kicking it. I go home, sit around. It be 2 in the morning. I get up, fry me some fish and some fries. You know what I'm saying? Or bust
Straight
me-
catfish?
straight catfish, fried straight out, or bust me down a motherfucking whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? But that's just like even when I cook for the house, they be like, "Damn, Dad, you cook fast than a motherfucker." You know what I'm saying?
No, because you old school though. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's different types of people, right? So for example, you an old school motherfucker. You don't care about going out to eat. I don't see you saying, "Let me get some number one." No, you be like, "I'm gonna go home and eat. I'm gonna go home and cook some
yeah,
shit."
that- I'd be
But
like,
you old
I'm
school, so you
going
get in the
home.
kitchen and there's motherfuckers that get in the kitchen and be in there for an hour. And there's motherfuckers that get in the kitchen like my mom. My mom would go in the kitchen for 30 minutes.
Okay, so listen to this comment by
Who that,
Randall Watson. He said- Randall. So he said, so my question, if a woman has her own place and a man moves in and starts to work and help out in the household, is now what she has have his? Just asking.
Hell no. What he doing is working for a square one deal. as soon as anything, you can catch that motherfucker texting somebody.
Get out.
And you got to go, sir. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't
Yeah.
matter. It wouldn't matter
And you
how much
right about that.
what
You
furniture
right
you
about
put in
that.
that
You right
motherfucker,
about that.
TV, how much you paid on the mortgage, what you did. None of that shit will matter. And you can catch her in the wrong. And you back to square one, brother. You homeless. The bitch will tell you before you leave to go back to your mama house.
Oh,
To go back to your mama house.
that
You
gotta
know,
hurt.
no, listen, you know what I tell my mama couch? I'm just being honest. And I was paying half a shit. Like, you know what I
Randall
mean?
said, "Preach, my
That's the
brother."
fact.
And I'll never forget, LV said something to me. I think
You on the square one deal.
listen, LV said some shit to me that made me never want to live with a woman again. He said, she did, this true story, this is not cap. He said, she didn't put your whole life in a trash bag. All of the things.
Motherfuckers be 45, 30, motherfuckers be older than motherfuckers. When it's time to roll, your shit in a hefty bag.
Literally.
You like
Literally,
this. Come on, man. And listen,
It's a fact.
you a square one deal. You move in with a woman, you're on a square one deal. That's just period. You know what I'm saying? The only time it may.
So when can a relationship be fair?
So Katie said, "I've dropped trash bags of his shit off on his mama's lawn."
She
Okay,
lying. That's cap.
listen.
Why you say that?
I don't believe
Listen,
that.
but
I
listen,
believe it.
let me tell you something. I have a son at home. He's 13. He hasn't started dating yet. But let me tell you one motherfucking thing right now. A
Does she
bitch
bring your shit back?
drop his shit off on my lawn, I'm gonna whoop her ass.
Oh
because
yeah, you gonna be
you
like
know-
you gonna be like
hold
Della
on.
Reese.
You know good and
Oh.
goddamn well what you didn't accept
You
in
gonna
this
be
young.
like Della
But you know
Reese.
what? I'm never gonna.
Off
I'm,
of-
ne- I'm
we
not
gotta
gonna
read what
allow
you-
my
You gonna
son.
be like Della Reese off a thin
Yo,
line
get your niece when you
between
can.
love
Get
and
your niece
hate.
when you can.
Yeah, mama
Hold
boy.
on, hold on. So Nisi said, this is exactly the reason men should reconsider the idea of being the lead. This is why it should be a partnership. Megan Good and her husband agreed to separate with both taking what they have. Be careful what you wish for, you might get it.
Well, hold on.
Somebody said Stevie
Now
J
Megan
looking for
Good
half
is
now.
getting a divorce.
Stevie
She
J,
is
he-
getting a divorce, but
He deserved half for marrying
hold
that.
on. So,
He was wild.
Nisi, what
What's your angle?
you mean by the lead?
Katie said his mama knew he was wrong though.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to set
But
my son
his
up to
mama
be his
didn't know
own
that he
shit,
was
own his
wrong
own shit.
when he was paying $250 on that $500 rent. Now I didn't had a motherfucker come throw a track. My old lady, I'm at the motherfucker. I'm over B house. We playing the game.
You got your trash bags
The
outside.
nigga B say, "Ain't that
Oh
Shannon?"
my God.
I'm like, "Where?" I get up and look. My shit at the edge of the motherfucking driveway.
Oh my God.
I said, "Man."
Well, I don't think that's more depressing than my story. I wasn't gonna tell my story, but since you did, I will. I was at work one day.
At work, and your trash bags came to work.
My son dropped the car. He said, "Dad, me and Mom left the car for you." So I go outside. All of my shit. It looked like I was homeless in this car. All of my shit. I'm talking about hats, anything that was mine, like Xbox, all of this shit.
Oh
just
my
in the
God.
car. And you keep this
At the
car
job?
at the gig, man. That was the most depressing shit
At
ever.
the job.
That's what I do. It was like, all right, it's time to get my own shit.
Oh man, that's when you got. But then when you get your own shit, the woman will always try to convince the man
He's wrong.
To come back.
to collaborate.
Come
Not
back.
even if you meet a new woman.
Come back.
Say you meet a whole nother different woman,
And she wants
you
you
still
to
got
move
your
in.
own shit. She wants the man to move in,
Yeah.
because it's a power move.
But you know what? It is a power
Do
move,
you
and
do
you
that?
are right
Do
about.
you do
No,
that?
I don't do that. No, you can't move in with me. But see, this is
Until when?
Until
but-
you're married.
Not until when. See, the thing with me is because I'm 41.
Now we just hypothetically
But
speaking. we ain't
hypothetically,
talking-
but I'm gonna tell
okay.
y'all something as a 41-year-old black woman with 2 kids. I'm a single mom. The thing is, you can't move in with me. You can't bring all your trash bags to my home. But what we can do is,
Bring your trash
agree
bags.
on an engagement, agree
Why you
on a
have trash
home that we're
bags?
gonna merge
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna move in with
No,
me
no.
because I know how I am. You get in my motherfucking house
That you
that
built by
I done
yourself.
worked hard for, that I done renovated by my goddamn self. Fucking carpet, ceilings, research.
So you gotta
all
sell.
this
So you
shit
gotta
by
sell the
my
house. So
damn
you said you gotta start
Listen.
over.
Listen, I'm saying is, you can't move in with me because I don't want that power move over a man to put his motherfucking ass out if he pisses me off. I got a bad temper. You could do anything to piss me off, and I want you to get the fuck out. But see, I've been single for a long time,
Leave the
and
toilet seat
so
up?
what? The toilet seat is fine because even my son don't do that, but he's been trained not to do that. But
When
my
that nigga 19 and he doing it, that nigga.
no, my
Old
son,
ass nigga.
he's been trained since he was a baby not to do that, so he knows not to do that. I never go in the bathroom and the toilet seat is up. He knows not to do that. But I'm just saying,
I get what you're saying, like-
when you're single and you're older, you know how to make a power move so that everybody is on an equilibrium.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
nobody has one up on somebody. And that's what I don't like. I don't want a nigga to have one up on me, and I don't want to have one up on him, because when you have that type of unilateral or balance, it just doesn't equal out, and you always
Yeah,
gonna have problems.
Yeah, we lied. Okay, but then the thing is that somebody, there's no fucking such thing as even Steven. You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
gonna have more.
Nothing is fair.
Somebody gonna have
You
more.
know what I'm saying? And so in any relationship, nothing is going to end evenly.
Well, did you see the lawyer that said that if he's making $80K a year, he can't date nobody making 35? That's what you're saying. But I'm saying that nothing is even. No,
Nothing
you're
is
never gonna meet somebody on the same playing ground as you, realistically.
Fair
Now,
is
is it humanly possible? Yes. But realistically, you might meet a motherfucker that got a house. You might have an apartment. You
Yeah.
might meet a motherfucker that rent a house. You got a motherfucker that own 2 houses.
Yeah.
There's no way to have an even playing field unless you two collaborate together. Hey, let's move here, babe. Let's go look at these. Go house shopping with your woman. Go find a place together, and we're gonna move out of your shit, and we're gonna both be on this lease. We're gonna both. Matter of fact, and like
Yeah.
I always
But
wanted
where's
the
this
same
though?
bank account. I always wanted the same bank account.
Hell no, you
Yeah,
gotta
you
be
got
out your
fucked up on
fucking
that.
mind.
See, that's what I said. I always wanted the same
I
bank
ain't
account.
getting no.
And see, that's
What?
that's
I always
a
want
big
the same
issue with
bank
me
account.
too.
The
Is
fuck for
the
what?
financial tip. I don't want one bank account. I'll never have one bank account with no man. Never in my life.
I just feel like if you
When
really
buy that
trust.
hotel room,
Never in my life.
You gonna really be
Never
hurt.
in my motherfucking life.
When you spend that
Are we gonna have
$85
the
and
same
you go
bank
through
account?
that,
Never
and you
in
go
my
through
life,
that,
though.
when you spend that $85 and you go through that bank statement, and that
Oh
motherfucker
my
say
God.
Motel 6.
Yeah, the
You
shit
stupid.
gonna go.
All right, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
That is the
No.
whole.
No.
You stupid.
And that
No.
motherfucker say, the cozy in. You ain't gonna know what to do. You ain't gonna know what to say. Nuh-uh.
Shout out to Ike, man. Ike was my friend on Facebook. I don't know about him anymore, but shout out to Ike, man. That's my guy, man.
Oh man, my guy.
Yeah,
Love
I fuck with Ike heavy.
Love my nigga.
I fuck with
for
Ike
real.
heavy. Let's see here.
real.
Keep both names on the lease. Now, listen. If you're buying, all right, let me give you an example. If you're buying a home, right, and one person has great credit and another person doesn't,
Ebony says she won't go ahead.
but so Katie said, what if both names on the lease? That's just an option.
Ebony said she'll never have a bank account with a man either.
I know most
Most names
people.
on the lease ain't nothing but $25 eviction. Go down to the courthouse.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
Put an eviction on
So,
the motherfucker.
but
That's
more-
all both name on the
But that's
mortgage
in
is
the-
mean.
oh,
But moral of the
well,
story
no, a
is you have
mortgage
to
is
really
different.
trust your mate. Period.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
every absence.
Trust is a big- yeah.
Like moral of the story, and I ain't talking about just fucking somebody. I'm talking about
Yeah.
financial partnership, taking care of the kids.
Yeah. You gotta have total.
You gotta
trust.
have total trust in this person to know that okay.
sure.
But how can you put total trust in it? That's like an oxymoron. That's
is.
not like
It
that's
is.
not a real statement. You can't put total trust into anybody.
So
It's
total trust is not possible.
not possible. Impossible.
I feel you on that.
Because
Eyeball.
everybody is
Eyeball.
flawed.
Eyeball.
And so somebody's going to disappoint you. Somebody's going to disappoint you.
I have a heart.
Somebody's going to disappoint you. Somebody's going to disappoint me.
Disappointment is
It's-
normal, but trust. What the trust breaks down is when you deliberately know you're fucking lying.
Well, now if you know that someone is going to disappoint you,
But what kind of disappointment though? Let's speak on that first.
It
You
could
talking
be-
about disappointment
it could
like
be.
the motherfucker might fuck up the
Birthday
money.
dinner.
Yeah, like
No,
me,
no,
for,
no,
like
no,
me for
no, no.
example. I'm liable.
Get vacuum.
I'm liable. I'm
Get
liable.
vacuum today.
Listen, I got a gambling problem. I'm liable to take $200 out the bank account. I've done it and go bet it because I thought Green Bay Packers was gonna win.
And there's
That's-
no way that I'm sharing a bank account with you.
But
right? That's financial.
he said there's no way.
Hold on.
No, you're not doing
That's
a bank
financial
account.
adultery.
Don't share a bank account.
No, I'm not that way anymore.
He said not no more.
I'm not that way
Hey, get the
anymore.
fuck
I'm not
outta
that way
here.
anymore.
And so if an individual would go behind another individual back and they have a joint account and withdraw money and not let that individual know that they're going to withdraw money, you are financially cheating. You
Okay.
are creating
So,
a
okay,
situation of financial distrust. And everybody knows that financial issues is 85% of the divorce.
Okay, so Michelle Hill said we have 3 bank accounts: mine, his, and ours. And see, I'm at the level
said
of
that?
Michelle Hill. So I'm at the level of mine and his. I still haven't gotten to ours yet. So Tree
Why
said.
though?
So Tree said.
From Say Something Sunday, shout out
Tree
to Tree.
said, yeah, say something to my shout out to my
Shout
co-host
out.
Trees.
Shout
She
out.
said, I would never live with another man unless I'm
Now,
married.
I got a
And honey,
question for
I
her.
get it.
I
I
got
get
a
it.
question
I get it.
for her. Hold on, I got a question
She'll
for her.
answer.
So Leland got a question
Hold
for
on,
you,
I got a
Trees.
question for
She'll
you. Chief.
answer it.
So, you saying that you'll never live with another man unless you're married. Explain to us why.
Tree said she had a man put her out.
Hell yeah, good
She
for
said,
you.
never again.
Good
won't
for you.
ever
Good
unless
for you.
I'm married. So serious.
Well, hold on. Explain to us why you would never be in another relationship with a man without being married.
Leland, can you come to Say Something
Well,
Sunday?
she said she got put
Can you
out.
come to Say Something Sunday?
I know motherfuckers that's married that got put out. Marriage.
Yo,
Listen,
can you come to Say Something Sunday?
a piece of paper. No, I'm gonna let them do their thing. I'm gonna let them do their thing. A man put me out, never again. Men really get to put women out. That's gold. Jay, okay. But
I'm sure I ain't been through some
But
shit.
again, though, it doesn't matter if you married.
So hold on. So Nisi said nothing is guaranteed. Always make sure you will be straight regardless of a relationship. And see, that's the thing that I had. Well, I don't struggle with it, but I just make for damn sure I know I'm going to prevail if this relationship don't work.
But I don't want
Who?
to. But listen, I don't want.
Hold on, prevail over who?
I don't want to be
When
in a
you say
relationship like
prevail,
that. Like,
that means you gotta have an adversary.
all right, time out. We
You
are
gotta be at battle.
40. We are 40 talking about relationships, fella. Listen, the next motherfucker, excuse my French, the next person that I'm in a relationship with
For sure.
is till death do us part.
Well, you want
Literally.
Yo, ass, nigga, pause.
Well,
Literally. I'm 40.
I won't give a fuck if you.
Listen, Leland.
My mom's 70 and she's still going through it.
Listen.
And I'm asking my mom, like, Mom,
I got
this shit
15
don't
teeth
stop.
that got to be taken out
your
of my
mom
mouth.
single?
I got 15 teeth, Will.
She
that
fuck
gotta be
with
taken
it.
out. I'm about to have dentures real
You got
soon here,
15
bro.
teeth that need to be taken
Yeah,
out.
15. 15. Don't you do it, because I come for you. We be some
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about my teeth, nigga. But shit.
Listen, all I said is I'm 40. I ain't going to have teeth in 3 years.
Merry Christmas Eve, everybody.
Yeah.
This is what
Yeah,
we do.
but everybody
This is what we do.
But y'all see everybody saying that's why they need their own shit. So
Yeah.
how can we get into partnerships and relationships when everybody's individualized?
I know.
How can go ahead?
No, the
Go ahead,
thing
Will.
is, it's because everyone have built a codependency on each other. So people don't got the thing where they gonna
Facts.
build up their own thing individually before they get into relationships. So then after they get into relationships, they sit here trying to do the building together the whole time when they haven't actually done any building individually themselves in the first
Facts.
place.
Which is what I call the slave marriage.
Like the slave.
Because y'all forced to be together based off how y'all
Based
gonna
off
survive.
financial, be able to survive. You got men that's looking for women that they can go have with.
Yeah.
Women that's looking for men that they can go have with.
Yeah.
They looking for a way out,
Yeah.
and the only way out is off each other back. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
And so I call it the slave marriage. You ain't gotta actually get married to trade that ring, but you can get into a slave marriage to where you cannot go nowhere
Yeah.
because you need that woman.
So you codependent.
Yep.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, everybody, especially Negroids.
I just think it's the majority
Because-
of Negroes, though. And so, and I, as a single woman, I have an issue with that because I'm trying to find somebody that's just going to make me happy and fulfill me mentally. But
'Cause you got your shit together.
like Leland said, the majority of us is looking for somebody to go half with, somebody that we need, and somebody that's
And you
going to
can't
help
get
us.
out, and then you start having children in this
I'm
slave
down with
marriage.
that.
Yeah, I'm
In this slave
Yeah, I'm
marriage,
done with that.
My
you know
sack,
what
my
I'm
sack
saying?
been dropped.
or
My sack
you know
been
what I'm
dropped.
saying?
I'm
It's tied to
done.
everything.
You thank God for that.
Cars, insurance, rent, lights,
Yeah.
gas,
Yeah,
everything.
because that is a necessity,
All of
for
this
sure.
shit is tied into a slave marriage. You trying to get out the house at 18, 19, either you looking for a roommate
Or a woman.
or you looking for a woman. A woman that's trying to get out the house at 18, 19, either she looking for a roommate or she's looking for a male.
And then roommates seem like they're frowned upon specifically
Yeah.
up in the city too, because you see a roommate, then
I think roommates
then
is dope.
Then people says it gives broke. So then it's like, but then in order for you to get to a certain place, you kind of got to have a roommate in order to look, up in every single bigger
Because
city that you
everything
got.
is rising.
Atlanta,
Prices is
New York,
rising.
California, everybody got roommates.
Prices
Everybody got
is
roommates.
rising as fuck. And
I
so,
agree with you, Will.
so hold on. So Tree said, to be clear, I left my home for us to live together in his home when he put me out. I had my own home. That's the reason I'm not doing it again unless I'm married.
Well, you can still get put out if you married. So the fuck what? That y'all went down there to the white man and signed a piece of motherfucking paper. That's the agreement between y'all and the white man. That don't mean that the white man, that don't mean that nigga got an agreement with y'all or an understanding between y'all. Listen, I don't give a fuck we married. It's time for you to go, woman. You got to go. Fuck what I told the white man death to do us part.
So hold
I
on.
lied.
So okay. So we have
I lied.
Samaj.
So the fuck
Okay.
what?
So Samaj James, I hope I'm saying your name right.
Right.
Please forgive me. But he did say if you want a relationship to last, you got to find a way to put up with or find a positive way to deal with what you don't like.
All right.
But we've been doing that.
Hey, Will,
well,
did I
hold on,
tell
time
this-
out. Well,
did I
we've been
tell
on this
Lee-
for a
But is
year.
that
We're
a
gonna
part
turn
of-
question
is that
of the day
part
to
of
a
the
whole
slave
episode.
marriage,
All right, my bad.
But
Yeah.
is that a part of the
We ain't
slave
getting
My
marriage?
bad,
though?
real
My
talk,
bad.
bro.
Hold on, time out. That's my bad. But I gotta answer my guy, James. Listen, we've been doing that as men since children. We've been bulldogged by a woman our whole entire life.
Ain't nobody bulldogged you
We've been bulldogged
by a woman.
by a woman
Oh, my
our
God.
whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? Punked, bulldogs,
I
kinda
told
agree
where to
with
go,
that. I kinda agree
told
with
where
It
to
might be
go,
a stretch. I got somewhere to go.
told where you can't go, and then you leave that relationship and enter into another relationship where you still bulldog on. That's just like, hold on, time
How
out.
are you
You
bulldog?
you said you'll lose your mind if a nigga leave the toilet seat up,
I
but
didn't
you won't
say
let
I
it back
would-
down.
no,
But
wait.
you won't put it up
I didn't say
when
I
you
would
get
lose
done
my mind.
shitting.
I did say
When
that
you get
my
done
son
shitting.
does not do that.
Hold on. Do you get done shitting? Do you lift the seat up to be courteous of the man that may come in behind you and you know that you live with men?
No, I don't.
Okay. But you taught your son how to be
I'm
courteous
not even gonna
of a
hold you. I
woman.
don't even lift the toilet seat when I piss anyway.
I don't
No.
even, a lot of times I just
What are you
piss.
talking about?
But I would rather wipe the seat.
I'd
if
rather
I-
just wipe it.
But
Yeah,
you've
I
been
like to see
told,
what this is.
but
I
you
agree
just
with
sat
that.
here and said that you have trained your son to lower the seat when he get done doing his man shit,
Yeah.
but you don't do it when you get done doing your woman shit.
Well, the majority
Yeah,
of the
fact,
home,
right,
but
that's
the
a fact.
majority of the home is women for my son.
What?
And so what? So the majority. So if it was majority
The majority
male,
rules.
if it was majority male.
Bulldog!
So listen, if I had 3 sons, then after I got done, I'll lift the fucking toilet seat up when they were there.
My ass.
I would.
Because you've been taught since you was little. You've been taught since you was little. You've been taught since you was little.
All right.
When the
To
nigga
dominate black men.
All right,
the
look.
bulldog. Man.
I don't bulldog.
All right, so
The bulldog.
it's time.
Go ahead.
It's time to switch topics, man. I'll let y'all have fun. Everybody gonna be like, I'm gonna get those calls from a couple sponsors. They gonna be like, damn, you a host or nah? I'm like, yo, the host will say something Sunday. Let her have her moment.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so let's get to it, man. First topic of the day, which I don't know how the fuck the question of the day turned into the topic. Didn't I tell Leo he was gonna do that? He did it.
Look,
So-
it's our Christmas edition, Christmas Eve.
Hey man, happy holidays. Bye,
Happy
humbug.
holidays,
Right,
everybody.
so
Bye, humbug.
Jay-Z has went viral for saying that nobody can step
Oh
nobody
my
can step
God,
on stage
I
with
think Wayne could take him.
him. Beyonce could take him. That's the truth.
I wouldn't say that.
Beyonce has more hits than Jay-Z. It's a
No,
fact.
she got like 5.
Beyonce got more
They're not in
records
the same
sold.
genre. Like, why do the people keep doing that?
Thank you.
Beyonce got more
Like, can
records
we not even
sold.
have that talk? They're not in the same genre. They don't do.
He's
verses.
not even the best artist in his home, like the meme said. It's a
Hold
fact.
on, time out. Hold on, time out.
It's a
You
fact.
got the dynasty. Man,
Wait a
Jigga
minute
got.
now.
You got.
Wayne has been rapping since he was
Wayne
14
was-
years
Wayne
old.
was
I'm
never
a
in
project.
the verses.
Now,
Wayne is the one for me.
Wayne,
I believe.
For
I
me
believe.
too, all day. And I'm gonna tell you something. If they did a verses off of what is off the top of their head right now, Wayne would kill Jay-Z.
Now, I believe that Wayne will beat Jay-Z.
he's lyrically way better.
Without a doubt. But now it depends on cause shit, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys
I love them.
could beat Jay-Z to
I
me.
love them.
You know what I mean?
I love Lil Jon. I love Lil Jon.
They got enough hits. They
You know
got
what?
two
Lil
hits.
Jon
They-
is the king of crunk. He can get
Yeah.
your shit jumping.
Listen, ain't nobody doing nothing to no songs in no Jay-Z club. Ain't no club playing Jay-Z to get no party started.
No, they not. Not at all.
Shit, to get
What?
you-
Not at all.
Will,
Not
party
at all.
promoter.
Yeah,
Would you play
all right,
Jay-Z?
Will, go ahead.
Would you play Jay-Z to bump the get the crowd into it?
Jay-Z house on all your favorite remixes, and
Facts.
up your favorite remix that played in the club. Jay-Z was on.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he raps on.
But there's only like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That dum la dum dee dum dum dum. What's that one?
We don't do
We
remixes
be
like
all
that no more.
night.
We definitely don't do
Oh.
that no more.
That's his
That was
way.
Beyonce.
but see,
That was the weekend.
people got
I think that, no, would
And
be
then
all night.
Beyonce.
That was Beyonce shit.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
I fucked up.
That's
We should have segued. I fucked up, y'all. We should have segued into the guy that's been
Merry
posting.
Christmas, everybody.
The guy that's been posting his foreign
By
girlfriend.
humbug.
Who?
Let's watch the clip. Turn your phone up.
Okay, watch the clip.
Let's watch the
You
clip.
just jump from one.
Yeah, man, 'cause we wasn't gonna go down with that Jay-Z
That's
shit.
unprofessional.
You ready? Yo, yo. Let's watch the clip of a guy posting his foreign girlfriend and bragging.
She's feminine. She's beautiful. And by the way she takes care of me, she inspires me every day.
I don't answer this way together. This is what she do.
She lets me get my work done. She doesn't nag. She makes me breakfast every morning. And she can fry some chicken. Taj know how to fry. I even taught her how to make grits. She makes me grits in the morning. She's learning pancakes. She's a good cook. I mean, whatever I like or whatever makes me happy, that's what she does to keep me happy. And I do the same for her. She makes me dinner at night if we don't go out. She brings me tea before she goes to bed. Yeah, Noodle, walking it out. Huh, Noodle? Huh, we walking it out. Say, walk it out.
Walking out.
Yeah. She's feminine. She's beautiful. And by the way she takes care of me, she inspires me every day.
I don't answer this way together. This is what she do.
Let's go. All right, so I'm sorry, y'all. I fumbled the ball on that. We were supposed to go to that segue from what we was talking about, and I still want to have this conversation. Maybe we should consider, as like most motherfuckers make fun of people that's on 90 Day Fiance. I used to make fun of that shit, but maybe
Hold on. Shamaj James said he smuggled her in.
He smuggled her in.
My uncle's
Hold on. So Anthony Davis said he bought a bride. He bought her.
well, if she gonna treat him like that, I'll pay monthly payments too.
Hold on, time out.
If that's gonna be the case, then
Pause!
you can spend whatever money on any woman that you want, then she gonna do whatever you want for her. Because
You don't believe in dating a woman from a different nationality outside the country?
I just don't be the closest attracted to outside of my race.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
I feel bad for you, sir.
So they look good. So they look good, but it'd be like I just be like,
Mike said he won't want it.
Hey, listen. Now I ain't gotta go to Taiwan to go buy
Mail
a
order
motherfucking
bride.
prostitute. You know what I'm saying? Hold on now.
that's crazy.
I ain't gotta go to Taiwan to roof
No,
a prostitute.
Lisa said he's
to
going to
cook
buy
for me.
people. That's no.
I ain't
I'm joking,
gotta do
but
that.
Hey,
I
I'm
would
gonna tell you
consider
something right now.
I ain't
I'm
gotta do
not
that.
buying a husband. I'm not buying a boyfriend.
I don't think that's
I'm
your
not
problem.
buying the perfect
But
person
why
did y'all put
because
a buy
I don't
in
want a robot.
Why did somebody
I
put
want a
buy in
real
it? That's
Because he's a mail. It's a mail order bitch.
no. I don't know about that.
Well, he let you
But the whole
know.
thing on it is like, why even gotta be a foreigner? Because all what he's saying is just the fact that she just does what he asks her to
But
do.
as soon as she become Americanized
She gonna
and
leave
get
him. You think she gonna leave him?
Eddie, I ain't got to do
No,
that.
if
Y'all
she-
ain't never seen Raw. Y'all ain't never seen Eddie Murphy Raw. That Eddie, I don't have to do that. You know what I'm
I didn't watch
saying? And he prophesied. This was
I
decades
didn't
ago.
watch it. I didn't
We was
watch
kids.
it.
That's funny.
And that nigga Eddie, I no longer have to do that. As soon as he introduced her to any of his,
Don't introduce her to.
oh, you can't. Oh man,
Hey,
you
Oh,
better.
you talking about
Oh,
prison. You
Yeah,
talking
never
about
take-
prison.
oh man, you gotta get one.
Hold on, Willie said keep the bitch in prison.
You got to.
Yeah, because otherwise.
What?
As soon as she run into, especially a nigga woman.
Oh my God.
Oh,
my
shit.
God.
Girl, you
So
ain't
you're
got to do
saying,
that.
okay, so you're saying,
Girl,
you,
this ain't how we move.
hold on.
Girl, them the
If-
old days.
Hold on, if you buy a mail order bride, you don't want her to interact with black women.
Eddie.
Oh.
I don't have to do that. Listen, you can't even introduce a bunny
Oh
to a
my
black
God.
woman. If you
I
fucking
didn't
with a bunny
I
and she
didn't
got a
say
black
I
homegirl,
he said it's for
Hold on. If you got a bunny and she a black home and she got a black homegirl, that relationship's terminated. You know what I'm saying? The woman is gonna be sitting up, advising, and sitting up, and strategizing.
Hold on, so wait a minute. Katie said, I work with high undocumented population. This is way more
What
common
Katie
than
said?
people,
Show Rodrigo
than
he
people
on the
like to
shirt.
think.
Rodrigo in the building finally. Rodrigo, we got you on the ugly
Rodrigo,
sweater.
what up? So
Rodrigo,
you are
we
top
got you on
fan.
here.
We got
Where
you
you
on
at,
our Christmas
You
t-shirt.
on this shit too.
So, hold on. So Samaj said, no lie, keep her covered.
Man, listen.
Imprisonment.
You hold on. You can't.
Imprisonment
after
is
you
not
lying,
keeping
bitch.
your relationship to yourself. Imprisonment is not keeping your woman away from people you know that will taint and tarnish her. Listen, you don't put a pit bull in the same room as a fucking chihuahua. You just don't.
You don't put.
You don't.
Listen.
Or a baby.
Yeah.
Listen. This woman comes from that same way when they bring them Afghanistan women over here. You know what I'm saying? Just on a real note.
But you
And
know
they-
what? A lot of those Afghanistan women, they don't look for black men. They look for white
Fuck
men.
a black man. Of course they gonna look for a white man because that's the portrait that been portrayed to them as
Yeah.
being powerful.
Yeah.
We ain't shit but slave, nigga, slave to them. We ain't shit. And so the portrait of powerness is a
Yeah.
white man.
Yep. I've been in
And so
meetings
it's
like
the white
that.
man
I've been in
that
meetings
saved
like that.
them, Joe Biden, Donald
I've
Trump.
been in meetings where I'm the president of this whole shit, but my treasurer, who's a white man, like anybody that's like Arab or Indian or anything like that, they will gravitate towards him and overlook me.
Because-
I'm like, I'm the
That's the
motherfucking head
image
nigga
that
in
you
charge.
Because because it's portrayed that you are the tail.
Yeah.
And that the white man is the head.
That's
and
right.
that's just it.
I ain't
You
nobody's
can't-
tail, but I get
You
it.
the tail of Jesus.
I get what you're saying, Leland. I get what you're saying.
But on some real shit though.
For the smartest dumb people family, I'm not nobody's fucking tail. Period. Point blank.
This nigga tell me, oh man, this nigga say, I let you on my show, man. Come on, man. I'm playing.
He's had some wild days. Had some wild
Hey,
days.
but hold on, time out on some real shit though. The thing is that imagery is painted. You know what I'm saying? Of them, but when the woman becomes Americanized, that same way. Back to my point, when the Afghanistan women come over here, and they know they no longer have to wear that bead.
Yeah.
You know what the first thing they gonna do?
Go get some leggings.
Take that shit off.
Go get some leggings.
Take that hair wrap off. You know what I'm saying? And cause over there you can't listen to music.
Well, you can be killed over there. That's the difference between over here.
So yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Well then.
Yeah, it's
but-
your life.
Yeah,
It's
it's
your
Now that's
life.
understandable.
For sure.
But women,
your life.
but women lifestyle over.
There you
But
go.
women lifestyle over here that they live without being conservative also leads to death. And so, an unconservative lifestyle, when you have women drinking all nights in the club, you got women on apps hooking up with men they don't know. They got
That sounds like America to me.
huh?
It sounds like America to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but they can't do that over there.
Yeah.
So they protect it.
There's men.
He's saying you
All right,
can
but-
die either way. If you
Right,
live
that's
that
what
whole
I'm.
life, that's what
Go
you're
ahead. So you in danger either way. Either you adopt the bead and keep the codes, or you drop the bead and then pick up American customs. You in danger.
And that's what Rodrigo said. So Rodrigo said it's not imprisonment, it's keeping her away from the American customs.
Hey.
So Rico,
I want to shout out. Quando Rondo is not here because he's sick. Actually, right now he's
And we're
under the
praying
weather.
for Rondo.
That's very important. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
brother. I
I'm
kind
a
of, huh?
he got that Omni in.
He might got the Omni. He said,
I hope he don't.
Hey,
I hope
I got
you
something to
niggas
say.
don't. Shit.
now it's time to
Hold
say
on, we-
goodbye to
Are
all
we
my
done?
girlfriends.
We
Hey,
only
Caucasian.
That was quick. We didn't even do all
We
the
didn't start on time.
It's
Now
9
it's
o'clock.
time to say
Oh,
goodbye.
man, come on, now. Nigga, we didn't even start on
Merry
time.
Christmas,
man.
everybody! Please
Oh,
join
man,
us
we didn't even start on
Sunday
time. We started
Listen.
7
for
minutes
the
late.
last Sunday of the year.
It's only 8:58.
Say something Sunday, this Sunday, 3 p.m. Make
It's
sure
our
y'all
last
tune in.
Sunday of the year. We have to do a redo because our last Sunday we had a lot of technical
What happened?
difficulties. We
Yeah.
had a lot of technical
They haven't even.
difficulties.
They still haven't got to go
couldn't-
live yet. It
We
was
couldn't
on
even
our.
get posted to YouTube because of the things that we used, and they were copyrighted,
Yes.
and we were like, "Oh my god!" So we reworked
So y'all,
everything.
is it
This
The
Sunday,
25th?
Yep, the 26th.
it's one Sunday a month.
okay? Now that's after Christmas.
Yep, the day after Christmas, we are going to do a
Y'all tuning
redo.
in?
We're going to do a redo. It's going to be me, Teresa, Nisi.
Can I get a
Please
guess?
tune
Can I get a?
in.
Can I get a?
We asked you. You just said no.
Yeah.
We asked
No,
you
I
if you were
didn't.
going to be a
No.
guest for Sunday. You was
No.
like, "No, I'm gonna let them do their thing."
All right, so look,
Hold
This-
on, I got to come on.
this is the smartest young
James,
people.
James, have a good one. Love y'all. Love everybody.
Love
Listen,
everybody.
this is the
Merry
smartest young people.
Christmas.
Anthony That Dude Johnson, LV the Great, Willie AB, and thank you, Cuzzo.
Yeah,
I'm glad to have you back. Yo, y'all have a great night. Everywhere, I got messages saying, what's up with the show?
One to where you still got kids writing essays on.
472. Shout out to Chris, he came through.
Came back there. And you go, okay. And she said,
Okay, he done. It's not money, baby. They don't need cash in their hands.
Right. So now with the fuck with that.
Regardless of the fact. You don't know. You don't know.